Turn the volume up, get a snack, sit down. You're listening to Cub and Chub. I'm red.
Was that unwritten? Wait, what?
I don't know how that song goes anymore. Like the new Unwritten is like I got a pocket full of sunshine, which is the same person, right?
Is there a cover of the song that I'm unaware of?
Is
That
that the
is
same
that's the
artist?
early 2000s Natasha Bedingfield song.
Okay, so in like Pocket Full of Sunshine is the same girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't. It's not racist. Okay,
No. No, you're good.
so she does very well with like having songs that are cheesy but like stand the test of time. Good job.
Yes. Yeah,
Good
she
job.
carries I think she still carries that award. I kind of thought Carly Rae Jepsen was going for the title because Carly was like filling a positive pop vibe,
But
but
see,
she turned another corner a few years ago. It's like,
the
okay.
thing about it is like I feel like, and go with me, like
Okay.
I feel like Carly Rae Jepsen is like Jade Jolie. Like she has a drag race persona where it's like poppy and I'm 28, but I'm acting like I'm a 16-year-old, and don't y'all get it, you guys? But then she actually has like a Dragula persona, which is darker and a little bit like B-side stuff that is amazingly written material.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I don't even know what the album is called because I'm not like a huge Carly Rae Jepsener.
Mhm.
But I love all of her stuff that isn't on the radio. Like
So yeah, so I
Party for
didn't.
One, it's cute, but I want like emotion. Is it Emotion
Yeah,
B or something?
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah,
Like I need that.
yeah. I didn't speak Carly Rae Jepsen at all, obviously, except for her singles up until I met
Mhm,
Al,
mhm.
and she's one of the few like artists I think he truly likes and will follow and like check out what she's doing. He's just
Yeah.
that's his girl. And so I started listening to her, and I'm like, oh, she's like a very accomplished songwriter. She
Yeah.
writes really good bops. And I agree, the stuff that's on her album is actually even more enriching than I think some of her singles.
Yeah.
She just dropped her main album was The Loneliest Hour from last year, which like got a couple viral TikTok themes going.
How does Sam Smith feel about that?
I don't know the connection. What?
Because they have the lonely hour and
Oh,
then
and she
you
got
have
The
the
Loneliest
lonely
Hour. I don't know. He's not responded. They've not responded, so I don't really know what's going on there. But then she dropped her B-side album this year called The Happiest Hour.
yeah.
And it thematically, so The Loneliest Hours works as a concept hour. The Happiest Hour, you can tell, is just a bunch of songs that she finished that don't go
Yeah.
together. But
That are the best.
it's
Yeah.
so, I thought it was so good. Al didn't really dig it, but I thought like song to song, it was different genres, different feels. There's a psychedelic rock song on there that's
Different
like,
types of happy. Like
yeah,
the
she
happiest
really,
hour.
she's very she's just much more complex than I think Call Me Maybe really portrays for her.
Or I really love you. Like,
She can be cute, and that's fine. I think that's actually that's like there's you serve
listen,
some
get
purpose
your
there.
money.
Yeah,
Get the
get your
money.
ducats, move from Canada and go to LA and just
And
establish.
get on Kids Bop. It is
Yeah,
get on there. But
get
then
your
also
coins.
have like pop music that can be played in the seediest of bars and people will go off. Like,
She's got yeah, she can do it and she's done it. So yeah, sorry, this turned into a Carly Rae Jepsen Stan episode, but
I mean, we stand a couple people,
yeah,
and you know they're wonderful. Carly Rae Jepsen is one of them.
she's good
Um,
people. Hey Tim, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Good, good. So you're about to start a journey.
I'm about to get my journey to Atlanta.
Hotlanta.
Yeah, I'm about to go down there and see what y'all are doing. Right now I'm in Connecticut, packing up and, you know, realizing that I need a man because I really want somebody to move my things for me. Um,
When you think about it, is it worth? But is the juice worth the squeeze? Like you would have to put up with this person the rest of the time.
for the rest of the
And
week.
oh, so you think you could snag somebody that you could date and help you to move and then dump them like in a week?
Absolutely. Like that's the
Okay.
thing. So that's the thing is like you know that like first month you'll do anything for them. You just want to see them. You wake up, you sleep, eat and breathe them.
The honeymoon
Like
phase is
you
very
don't
yeah.
sleep actually. You don't sleep because you're too busy talking on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like
All
it's
right,
super
Carly.
cute. Yeah, like it, there's so many times that like I get in the middle of like, bitch, I am so tired because I go to bed at 7.
Mm-hmm.
But because I'm in love with you, you call me at 9 and I'm gonna pick up.
Gonna pick up
Like,
so many sleepless hours.
yeah. So when you start calling and I don't pick up, that's when I'm done.
And it's over. Yeah.
That's when the
Yeah.
fantasy's over. I'm like, girl, I'm more important than this.
Well, by the time people by the time people hear this, you will have left Connecticut
Yes.
and be en route to Atlanta.
Yes.
We will have also have seen each other. So
I
Tim,
know.
it was great to see you, I'm sure.
Oh my God,
Um,
it's always great to see me.
always great. 3 times in less than 6 weeks is very nice for us. That doesn't
It's
happen
very
anymore.
nice. And you know what? What I said in one of the past few, the one where we talked about what we wanted for this year, I wanted to
Yeah.
see you more. So I'm
Yeah.
doing that. So
We're
that's
manifesting it.
nice.
It's happening. So
Yes, it's cute. Hi, I'm Tim
and I'm Bear and this is Cub.
and Chubb.
Woot woot.
Woo, we're
Um
here.
see what?
We're here.
We're here. We're here. We're recording. I'm a little under the weather, so we might not go as long today because I'm already cooked. Um,
Wow.
wanna
Thanks, Alfred.
somebody I know. Oh, that didn't work. Somebody I know may have brought a little bug into the house, and I think he's been fighting it for a couple days. I woke up this morning like, oh no. So
I'm sick.
I'm sick. Boo, you whore. So, doing that. Oh, do you want to go see the Mean Girls musical? Do you have any of like affection for Mean Girls?
I have a lot of affection for Mean Girls, but not like
The musical, the movie. It would be a
the
movie, a
musical. The
theater.
movie is a lot for me.
Okay.
I like because I never saw the musical, so like
Uh-huh.
and I haven't heard the music. Maybe if I hear the music, I'll be down for it. But you know what I am interested in seeing, and what I will be seeing before I hit to Atlanta, because I feel like that's just a predecessor for that.
Hmm.
The Color Purple, the musical.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to see that because I'm sure that that's gonna be a talking point for um, said bisexual and or gay man that I encounter.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Got to be on topic.
Yeah, they'll be like,
Sure.
"Oh, have you seen Taraji and them?" And I'm like, "No," and they'll be like, "Oh, Shun," and then I'm there for so many.
I'm gonna wait until you see it because I want you to tell me what you think about it.
Why?
I'm curious because I've only heard white critics' responses to it.
Oh,
And I don't but it did really well with the demographic it's for. So I'm
yeah,
curious about somebody who's like interested in seeing it, like if you thought it was a good movie, like if
yeah,
you enjoyed it, because part of it is also like it's the salt burn of it all. Saltburn
yeah,
critically has been panned, but it's not for those people. Like
yeah,
Saltburn is for weird queer, like it's a very specific demo that's gonna like
yeah.
that movie.
We
So
should really talk about how critics and awards probably aren't like the most honest when it comes to the opinions of the public.
of the people, yeah,
Yeah,
it's honest for those people who are
for those
voting
people
for it,
who really don't, who are they? Like, we don't know
right?
who they are. They, some of them have come out and said, I didn't like this person, so I didn't vote for this particular
Yeah,
piece of art. And I'm like, That's not what
It's
that's
Drag
about.
Race at a bigger level of voting, right?
Yeah,
It's a reality TV show that's like not really fair.
yeah. And it's just like you shouldn't be looking at the particular actors in a film or whatever that they're doing
Yeah.
and thinking like it's their time, so I'm gonna give it to them.
Oh yeah, no,
No,
it's yeah.
it should be a good body of work, like that is moving to honestly the masses, like it,
Yeah.
or at least a section of people that matter.
Yeah. No, I mean,
So
the Oscars so white situation a few years ago happened for a reason. And I
yeah.
think, and what they've done, I mean, this is specifically with the Oscars because there's so many other issues with some of the other bodies. But with the Oscars, after that happened, you did see a diversification in their voting body, in their
Mhm.
leadership. We got Parasite, a foreign film, winning the award a couple years ago. We got Moonlight. Like we got a
And the
bunch
thing
of
about
stuff like
that,
in the last decade. It's like, oh, like we can move the needle a little bit and get this going because, you know, we need it.
yeah. The thing about it is like maybe I'm just in a small world and I am most of the time because I like it there. But having Parasite win when I didn't know anybody who had ever seen it before it won.
Mm-hmm.
So what type of cultural like movement in America or is it so did maybe I don't know. Is the Oscars meant to say this was the best in the world or just the best in America?
Well, that's a great question. Historically, America, because they
Okay.
have a separate award for best foreign films.
Which is what I thought. Yeah.
So best wide releases or releases in America for the past year is generally what they're going for. But then you have something like Parasite that is was a really great film, was in small release before the Oscars happened. So only people in LA or New York could see it. But they were
Yeah.
like, this bitch is crazy. You got to see it. And it does turn into a marker. It's not necessarily the most popular movie. It almost never is. Like blockbusters and things that people see don't get nominated, and when they do, they don't win. Um,
Which is weird to me. I'm just like,
that's the thing.
how do I know? Like, how do you just like what is your rubric for the best when nobody has seen it? Like
Right,
nobody.
right. Or then you get in the middle, like when Black Panther won all those awards the year it came out. It
Yeah,
was the second tier awards. It was costumes,
yeah,
special effects, right?
mhm,
Because the culture said like this is a really good movie and we love this,
yeah.
and the
But the
Academy was like,
Oscars is saying you will always be the help, so we'll give you the awards for being the help.
we'll get you here, but we're gonna give best actor and director to these films that have made $1,000.
Yeah.
So they turn into markers for films that eventually get seen because
Mhm.
it tends to be the smaller, dramatic.
Because people are like, what the fuck is like, I don't even know what this is. And
Yeah,
most and smart people are like, before I start talking about this, let me see if it's a good film.
right,
And,
right, and
and
that's
then
the
they
thing.
end up being a good film. But
Yeah, yeah, and I get hoodwinked too because they told me Parasite was good. It won the award. I went and saw it afterward. I was like, this is a great film, and I don't know that how much of that is me really feeling that way or me feeding into
yeah,
the system. Um, but that's why it's like again, like Saltburn. Like critically, nobody likes Saltburn. I'm like, this is a fun movie. I enjoy this. This is stupid and raunchy and weird,
just
and
say you wanted to see somebody drink some cum. It's fine.
it's a weird ass movie, and it's a lot of fun. And I'm a Barry stan. Barry Keoghan like dancing butt naked at the end of that movie. I'm like, I am here for it.
You
Thank
wanted to
you.
see his dick, you wanted to see him drink some cum, and you were
Helicopter.
pleased.
Helicopter. I loved it. And so and it is a hit with the queers, but I'm like, oh yeah, it's not made for those people. It's not made
No.
for old white dudes who are film critics to say like,
And unfortunately, we don't have the demographic of film critics that we should have in this country. So, things get overlooked.
yeah,
A lot
yeah,
of
for sure.
times, things that are, you know, black and brown, of color in general. It has to be foreign. It can never be just American.
Yeah.
It has to be from another country. It can't be from your own, which
Hmm.
is telling, and I guess is not surprising when I think about it.
Well, I am curious to see what you think of the musical The Color Purple. Did you ever watch the original film?
Oh, absolutely. My mother loved it, but she couldn't watch it too much because it would make her mad.
Gotcha. I've also not seen the original film, and only I'm always obviously aware of it, but I've never seen it.
Yeah.
And with the musical coming out, there's been this reevaluation of it, obviously coming from Steven Spielberg and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. So I've also not necessarily been drawn to try and watch it because
Yeah,
of
I was
that.
fortunate to have seen the musical as well, but through bootleg.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well,
So sorry, you guys. I don't have enough money to be going to New York and all of that, but
yeah,
I did see it.
okay, yeah,
Yeah, so I know about what I'm going to be getting,
yeah.
um, and I'm super excited. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I've also not done a good job of like staying away from spoilers or just being aware of shit. I listened to the read this week
yeah.
and Crystal's reaction to Sierra being cast as.
Oh
Have you listened yet?
no, I have not
Oh, okay.
listened.
So now I'm
But
like,
if you're
well,
not
now
gonna
I'm
spoil
tainted
it,
because I heard what Crystal thought, and I'm like, damn it, Crystal. So I want to hear your
well,
reaction.
this is a exercise to not let what other people think.
I know, but part of that exercise needs to be keeping it out. I listen to things and get things that like get into my brain, and I'm like, oh, well, maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. I gotta like,
Oh, see,
I
I
gotta
just
box
be
that
like,
out.
oh, I hear like you can't spoil anything for me. Like, like I'm just like, okay,
Well,
girl,
no,
like,
yeah, no spoiling. I have no issue with. You could tell me the ending of a
no,
movie, and I'll watch it, and I either won't remember that you spoiled it. I don't have the, or I
no.
won't care. But
Well, like I watch things for different reasons. Like
mhm,
my feelers are different than than other people. I won't say most people.
mhm.
Like if I feel emotionally tied to something that you think is crappy, it doesn't matter to me. Like,
Right. Well, no, that yeah, that's the realization. Again, I keep saying Saltburn, but I saw it because it was such a cultural thing.
yeah,
After I heard everybody didn't like it, and I was like, oh, this is fun. This is
yeah,
not. This is not supposed to be like some highfalutin dramatic good
and
piece of art. This is
yeah,
fun, stupid, queer. It's just I don't know. Anyway,
it's just wild for a wild sake. Like,
yeah, it's outlandish and it's fun that they're putting money behind this kind of weird queer cinematic like money. That's the other
yeah,
thing. That movie looks beautiful. Like
yeah.
on set money was anyway. So I talking too much about this movie. But
We just know that you like that man. What's his name?
Barry Keoghan.
That.
Say their names.
Mr. Barry, Bear is all about you in a
Oh
very
my
good
god.
way.
Can I tell you about another white moment I had? I mean, I always have white moments, but a super white moment I had this week.
Yes,
I was trying to
alabaster.
put. Oh, I'm gonna. We're gonna have so many new viewers this week because our Instagram count is up and we're getting followers. Thanks to all of our new
Hi, you
listeners. Thank you.
guys. Thanks for
I'm about to
following.
push you all away with what I'm about to say. I apologize, but I was trying to learn to memorize the pronunciation of, and now I can't remember his name because it is not
Barry.
phonetic. No, it's the black queer friend in Sex Education.
Oh, I don't know his name at all.
Okay, and it is, and unfortunately for me, because I'm used to phonetic
Spelling.
spellings, it's not phonetic, and I can't put it to my brain. But he's the new Doctor Who.
Oh
He's
yeah,
in
yeah, 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 yeah.
he's in all this
Yeah.
shit, and I'm like, I
And
love
he's
him.
very queer in all of it. Like
Oh, he's beautiful and he's
he is
awesome.
gorgeous. I'm so
And now I'm gonna
sad.
look it up. Please wait.
Um, what is his
do
name?
do do.
I don't know his name, but like he has not a perfume. He has a cologne that he was talking about from Mazinser that
Hmm.
I was going to get, but then I was like, I don't want to smell like anybody else. I want to smell like me.
Gatwa.
Shuti Gatwa.
Shuti Gatwa.
It is SH. So the NC is an SH.
Shuti Gatwa.
Shuti Gatwa. And we're back. All right, so
I love Shuti Gatwa.
Shuti
Um,
Gatwa, yeah. Um, and yeah, so this week I was like, put it to your brain because every time you read it, you won't hear it the way you think you hear it. So gotta memorize it.
Ncuti Gatwa.
Yeah, love him.
I love him too. If you ever want to get near me, please do.
Yeah, I've never been into like remotely getting into Doctor Who and that side of sci-fi. Like that's
Yeah.
not my path. But I might watch an episode or two
I
with him.
saw a commercial for that, and he was dancing in the middle of a club, and I was like, I might want to see this.
Doctor
But then, like, he
Who?
was jumping on a ladder or something in the middle of the sky, and I was like, this is a lot, but
There's a lot.
I'm willing. He's able
Shooty.
because he's born with it, and he has Maybelline.
Let's keep reminding our fans, Tim, since we got to remind ourselves too. We'll be doing, well, we won't be doing, but we will be going to,
Yes.
and now I don't remember the name of the club or the name of the event. Please hold.
Oh my God! 40.
40s, bitch.
A few moments later.
February 17th, it's a Saturday down in Atlanta. Me and Tim have tickets. We'll be at Heretic attending Barracuda, which is a bear event. So excited. So hope to see you guys down there.
Tap me on the shoulder.
Now, we've talked about people tapping you on the shoulder in public. Are you going to be okay in this situation?
It's not old ladies at the grocery store.
Gotcha.
I will be oiled up with a bunch of dudes.
You're going to be
around.
so moisturized. I'm so excited to see, like, speaking of
It
which,
will be a
skin-
different occasion. I will not have my headphones on, avoiding people. But
I think that would be a cute outfit for you, though. Like, underwear and headphones at the club, like, just looking for trade. I could see you.
I could see me with Beats by Dre because, oh no,
Oh.
I can't. Never mind. The people that I'm attracted to are so problematic sometimes.
Where'd you go then?
Dr. Dre is so abusive to his ex-partners. like,
Wait, are you attracted to Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm attracted to Timbaland, and we all know he was trying to get with Aaliyah at like 12. I don't know. But
Oh, I didn't know that story either. Oh my gosh.
like, I don't know. Masculinity sometimes gets it in the toxic realm, and I can't. I have to do some therapy to really like wade in those waters properly.
Yeah, I'm attracted to Dre's money. I don't find
Well,
him.
that's
I don't find him
90% of it.
sexy. Yeah, I don't find him like.
90% of it. But like, I feel like in order to amass that amount of wealth, you have to have some sort of je ne sais quoi about you.
Oh, he's very. I mean, I'm attracted
just
to his
like, I
money
don't
and
like-
his talent. Like he's a talented producer.
But that's sexy to me.
That can be part of the sex appeal. I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think
like-
I've also seen him like roid out in the last few years. You know, because he was going for that 50 Cent physique.
Oh, not 50 Cent. Ugh.
Well, yeah, but him like
But
it seemed like the
he's
Aftermath
cute.
crew were like going for the roids and like going really hard at the gym for like
Yeah.
6 months.
But
And I was like,
listen, baby, you'll never be Method Man. You just can't. You
no,
won't. Chance.
no. Also, call me. Method.
No. The answer is no. He won't be calling you. Number
I will
one,
be
he's
your-
married
I will be your Mary Jane.
faithfully to a woman.
To a woman.
And then after he's done with that woman,
I will be waiting outside.
after I'm done, like, which
I would
won't
actually
be for
happily get your
hours
sloppy
and
thirds.
hours and hours.
Method man.
All
Hey,
right, so we're done lusting.
Yeah, sorry.
Unattainable straight man
We'll be at Barracuda on February 17th. Please join us.
with people who are of the queer experience. Please touch on my shoulders and look however you want to look. How about that?
That's right. That's right. Show us your.
The bear loves all types of people. Just breathing.
Yeah, that's right. They just have to be up. They just have to be moving and like barely, you know.
I mean, at some point it's just breathe again. Breathe again.
I only miss you when I'm. So Tim, I'm 40.
Oof. Yes,
Couldn't tell.
you are.
Couldn't tell.
I could not tell.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm 40 without gray. And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying like,
No, I mean you just
I
have a father. When did it happen? Like
that's true. But dad went gray like in his later 30s. And I can't speak to
well, you
mom because
also have your
mom.
mother. You also have your mother. Everyone
I
there.
do, and I can't speak to mom because mom likes to use magic, if you
Deception.
will. Yeah,
Deception.
so I can't tell when things happen because she doesn't let them come out. Let's just put it that way.
Mhm.
But I wanted salt and pepper. Like this is, I think I would look good as a salt and pepper bear, and
You know
I'm
you would. You're literally your dad's twin, except for your mother's
I'm
eyes.
just be so handsome, but it's not happening. It's like okay, and I'm gonna lose it all before it goes gray, and I'm gonna be very mad. I'm gonna be so mad.
I don't know that life.
Oh, shut up.
I just got pissed at my barber the other day because he decided he wanted to literally comb down my hair
Yeah.
to like. I'm like, what is this? I just don't understand the wherewithal or the enthusiasm to push back your hairline. Like, what is that?
I was putting your business out there to my barber the other day, Demetra. I was
Yeah.
like, she was getting me put together. Thank you, Demetra. And I was like, yeah, my friend was just at the barber and he prefers a 3-head, but they gave him a 4-head and pushed his line back. And
Yeah.
she stopped. She pulled it back. She said, what did they do to him? And I said,
Yeah.
yeah, they did it on purpose. And he complains about it constantly. And he travels, so he has to figure out a barber in his area every time. She felt very sympathetic to your cause.
That's the thing, Demetria. Thank you so much because I don't understand, and maybe this is why I need to start going to Black queer women as barbers. Listen, Black queer women, if you are um, somewhere listening to this, please find me. Take me in your arms. I'm yours. Like signed, still delivered.
Uh-huh.
I just want somebody who cares about the health of my hair, the way that I would like to emit my energy. And I can't do that when you're cutting it back. You're cutting things, when you're cutting things off that don't need to be cut off because you think masculinity should be presented in this way.
Yeah.
It's not true. It's not blue. It's not red. It's not orange. It's not gray. It's not purple. It is without color, and it's destroying, killing, and it's a little white supremacic. So
yeah, I'm really hoping that when you get to Atlanta, you'll have options.
yeah,
And you'll have so many options that you can like kind of figure out your way. And if for some reason you end up staying in Atlanta longer than maybe other posts,
that is all up to the accountants in the sky. So
That's right. That's right.
And by the sky, I mean the skyscrapers that will be in Atlanta, the city where I'll be staying.
This is the wildest episode, Tim. I'm just going on a tear. Please. So I started looking up the LLC stuff again.
Yeah.
Because I want to get DJ Barebones, and I'm probably going to edit some of this out too. But
I just wish that you would go ahead and do it. I've been saying, listen.
Well, no. You've been saying it.
Listen to Tim.
No.
2 years later. Okay.
Wilmar said it best in his drawing. Listen to Tim.
Yeah.
No, I was looking
Every
into
time
LLCs.
you say Wilmar, I think about Bill Maher, and I'm like,
who that? No, I was looking into, speaking of cuties, I was looking into LLC stuff for my DJ business and came across a very handsome black man that I've been watching intently ever since. And I feel bad because I keep on having to rewind. Carlton Dennis.
He sounds familiar.
Yeah, with a K.
Does he talk about like LLCs and stuff like that?
Yeah, that's all he does is tax prep and LLCs. And he's just like, so let me tell you about how to make what do you got to do with your 1099? I'm like, tell me, Carlton.
Yeah.
He's
that's what I got to do.
And I was like, oh, I hope Tim.
It's a bunch of these hoes on here that like have some arms that I'm just like, ooh.
I will.
And they're talking about like finance. You wonder why I'm so like up on finance. It's not because I'm listening to, Sue Johansson. About, I'm listening to people who are slightly older than me, who have salt and pepper hair, who also like just have this deep voice. It's like,
Carlton Dennis could get it.
And like really telling me that I can do anything. Like
You give me hope and a heart on. I like it.
it's true. It's like, don't tell me I can do anything. Don't be. I have daddy issues. Don't do this. Like, I was like, I will suck your dick. Like,
and won't think twice about it.
and won't. And we'll
Be
get right
happy
back
to
up
do
and
it.
ask you for more business advice.
It's keto. It's
And
keto.
we'll. Listen, it's only 5% glucose.
I will,
If you want to get down to
I'm willing to take myself out of ketosis for you. Do you understand?
if you want to get down to the nutrition of it all,
Yeah.
it's 30% protein.
Dr. Tim's about to tell you.
5% glucose. It's about if it was net carbs, it would probably leave less than one.
Yep,
because you
you
only submit generally about a tablespoon. So, it's a tablespoon down. Like, great.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
It's better than apple cider vinegar. Like, I love apple cider vinegar.
I know you do. Are you still doing that daily?
Yeah. Like I take 2 tablespoons a day. I'm like,
Yeah.
shot.
How's your sugar journey going with all the moving and stuff?
Today, not good. Well, last night into today, not good. I got a pizza.
Woo!
I also cried. It was an emotional time. So,
yeah.
but yeah, that could be.
I got you.
That's life.
I've been on a mostly like, I would say low carb, not keto, but a low carb journey since the new year, and was down a bunch of weight, down about like 7 pounds in the last week, which I was happy to see. And I know that a lot of that is because of the composition and things that are happening. It's not like true weight, but I'm taking it.
Listen, you are going in the direction you want to go in.
That's what I was doing. And then Friday was my anniversary with the partner.
Congrats.
So I allowed that to be my like kind of cheat day. I was planning one day a week to kind of eat what I want.
Mm-hmm.
So that was Friday. And then Saturday happened. And I was like, well, it's Saturday. I got to have fun. And then last night happened. And we went to a meadery. And mead is just honey.
It's literally honey and bread. Like,
so your boy's been not doing great on his low carb. So I'm up a few pounds.
It's a journey.
It's a journey. I'm happy to go on it. I'm happy to go on it.
Listen, we're not dead. We can change anytime we want to.
That's right.
I was working with this lady. She's 63 and she's starting to go to the gym. Like, she got a personal trainer.
Nice.
And she's like, I just want to be one of these 60-year-old babes out here on Instagram with like their gray. She was like, I got gray hair. I've got it in a bob. I was like, that's why I really talked to her, because she had a bob. But like, nice. She was like, I just want to be strong. Like, my doctor calls me skinny and I'm pissed about it. And I was like, bitch, if somebody called me skinny, I love it. She was like, it's an insult to me. And I was like, it's okay. I was like, I get that. And she's like, I just want to be toned. And I was like, you can do anything you want to do.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm going to do it. And so she went to the gym and got her a little personal trainer. So she
cute.
Yeah. I was like, I want pictures of the progress. I do.
Send them over.
Yeah. So I was like, and listen, get your son or whoever to be your Instagram tutorial person, whatever.
Yeah. Get you somebody you want to follow and that you don't mind looking at every day.
Yeah. Until you can be the person to follow.
That's right. Follow yourself.
Yeah. Follow you? I don't know. Follow your nose. Anyway.
There you go. Yeah. Random, did you watch Drag Race yet?
No, I have not, but you can spoil it. I saw like all the looks. I saw that Trixie is doing
That's honestly what I want to talk about. The first episode
I saw part of that. I think I saw most of the pit stop. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the first episode's not bad. There's some queens on there that are very strong. Q, and my favorite right now is actually
the one in the blue.
Safira Cristal.
The girl that came in the blue.
Yes. She's just wonderful.
She's an old queen.
She's got an opera voice, like one of our other favorite queens.
Like,
just a beautiful voice.
Not one of the favorite.
The queen. And she's very funny. She's quick on her feet. So Safira's my favorite. but fucking Jimbo with Trixie on the pit stop. So I was so excited to see Trixie, but Jimbo doesn't banter. Like, there's no bouncing.
Jimbo's just not like, she is a clown.
She's a clown, and it might just be that she hasn't had enough time in the spotlight to build that skill set, because it takes time to build that kind of communication, like to be able to banter with people. But
I don't believe that. I think she just is somebody who, like, she is truly somebody who hides behind props. Like, she's a prop person. Like, that's how she makes money, is like through her designs and stuff like that, is like the props. So she just doesn't, being funny, she just has a different type of humor, but it has nothing to do with interaction with people. She's not an interactor.
No, she's
And
like,
that's okay.
Trixie is like
But
lobbing them up.
Somebody else.
Trixie was lobbing them up, and she's just like, yeah. She's like me on this podcast. It's like, you carry the work. And I'm like, I need somebody who can actually, bounce off people. and Jimbo can't do that.
Stop this. Stop. Listen, stop this notion that you are not just as...
Yeah, it took too long to respond to that after you're laughing. So
stop this, because like you said it like 3 times in the past like 4 weeks.
No,
stop this. You're just as good. You are good. You are perfect. You are you. You are Bear.
Right, and Jimbo's Jimbo, and they do what they do, and it shouldn't be on pit stop.
And that's why I would never I would never ask Jimbo on an interview, because
I would
not going to get anything from her.
Yeah, there's stuff about Jimbo that I actually really like and appreciate, and it's not that, so.
I appreciate her baloney throwing ass, like.
Yeah, I wouldn't have known that Trixie's been away from this for 3 years. Like, she came in swinging, she knows what she's doing. Bianca was rough those first few episodes. Like, she was dry, but I liked the back end. I thought she got into it, but the first few episodes,
I think that's because she got with people she knew. She's somebody who, she's a comedy person.
Yeah,
she's not necessarily an interviewer comedy person.
Yeah, I mean, that first episode with Jinx and Della,
that was
like,
bad.
It's so bad. It's almost not.
But you know what? Honestly, I blame that on Jinx.
Yeah, she was high as shit.
Jinx is always high as shit on interviews. Like, it's just not. Now, it's not a good time. Like, I don't enjoy her interviews because she's always high as fuck.
I will say the tour, the interview tour she did with Ben for the Christmas show they do every year. Like, they're on Good Morning America. They're on all these like sites promoting that. And she's not stoned out of her mind. She's great. When she's not high as shit, she can banter. She's talented. She can do that.
No, she is.
But when she's high as shit because of her anxiety, I get it. But you can't be like, that was terrible. Like, it was just terrible.
It's like her and Katya. Like, you can't get too high, girl. No. Do your job.
Have you seen some of the clips of Katya opening up, like, that have gone viral about her addiction and stuff these last few weeks?
Yeah. Like, when she was talking about somebody is like, oh,
using her as my
life, and she's like, I'm high off shit.
Yeah.
Like,
I cried in my car. I started weeping for her. I was like, wow, like, this, Katya doesn't do that. She doesn't open up like that kind of level. And I'm like, oh, this is why, because when you do, people, oh, I didn't hear anything. You got a ghost?
I think somebody's breaking it. No, I'm just playing. No. Like,
okay. Yeah, this turned into a Drag Race episode real quick. Okay. Are you okay? Blink if you need help. Do it.
I'm fine. It's just, I'm hearing like, I guess they're scraping the snow off of places, and I hear it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So, Tim, you got any shout outs this week?
Yes, I want to shout out the hospital that I worked at, St. Francis. Thank you so much for, giving me the opportunity. It was great. You people are amazing. As far as the lab is concerned, I can't speak for everybody. But yeah, I love you guys. And if you ever hear this, just know that I will always have you in my heart.
Nice. My shout out is to Nini, my youngest niece. Today is her birthday.
Oh my God. happy
So happy birthday,
birthday.
Nene. Love you so much. Uncle Bear loves you.
Oh
So
my
yeah, Nene,
God.
the youngest, they're just getting older and older. Again,
Listen,
I now have a great nephew and great niece, so I'm getting older and older. And
yes.
oh,
And, black men can have, extensions in their hair, Nene. It's fine. Um, oh, I love her so much.
Nene, love you, Nene. Tim, what's making you live this week?
What's making me live is that even though it's snowing, I'm getting out of here and getting ready to do a world tour. And by world, I mean the East Coast. And by East Coast, I mean like the areas that I know. And I'm going to go see people and I'm
Yeah,
going to go, maybe have a little brunch with them. Um, I'm excited
yeah,
to just connect with the people that I haven't seen in a little while, including you too.
yeah.
So,
That's right.
yeah. Yay. What are
Yay!
you living for, Miss Frizzle?
Oh, so I'm living for a couple things. I'm living for our online community. So this past week, me and Tim have been working on the uh, building some of our brand and trying to connect with people, and um, me trying to work on making sure that Tim is more involved with some of our accounts because I had some of those and trying to share those so that you can be more involved. And in this past week, we've grown a lot of our listenership and our followers, and I'm just so grateful for everybody who's now listening and following us. Thank
Y'all,
you.
specifically Wayne Gore. Hi.
Hey, Wayne. So I'm grateful for that. I'm also grateful that this week I'm going to see you. I'm going to see Jacob, another
Yeah.
brother. He's coming to town because we're going to go see Breaking Benjamin. I've never seen them before, but we're going to see Breaking Benjamin live.
Yes.
So
Diary
excited.
of
This is going to be.
Jane.
So what? Diary of
Diary of
Jane.
Jane.
That's right. So yeah, I'm excited for that. So this week's going to be a lot of fun, and I get to see your beautiful face. So I'm going to take it.
I know, yay.
Tim, where can people find us?
You can find us anywhere. You can find Toni Braxton.
Mm.
You can find her on Birdman. You can find her.
I don't think you can find us on Birdman. I don't think you can find us on Birdman.
He kisses people in the mouth.
He does.
Both
He does.
female
What's up,
and
little
male.
Wayne? What's up, little
He
Wayne? How
does.
you doing, baby?
Yes, you can find him on, you can find us on Birdman. You can find us. You can find us in Atlanta.
Woo!
You can find us on the Braxton Family Values. You can find us in Black spaces. You can find us in white spaces. But mostly you can find us on cubandchub.com. Breathe again.
That's right, cubandchub.com. You can follow us on all of our socials from there. You can get our merchandise. You can send us a letter to wearecubandchub@gmail.com. If you want to write in and let us know how things are going for you or just say hello, we'd love to hear from you.
Send pictures.
Send pictures or Twitter handles or OnlyFans accounts, whatever you're looking for.
Gifts.
Gifts.
Money.
Monetized.
Your dad to my spaces.
Tim, safe travels.
Yes. Thank
Love
you so
you.
much. I love you so much. And I shall never breathe again. Okay, that's it.
Bye,
We're not
everybody.
getting too much. Listen. We need to start doing a Patreon because I'm giving a lot.
Oh, okay. Well,
And these vocals,
these vocals, those stems.
how I'm gonna get paid down in Atlanta.
That's right. Background,
This
baby.
throat and these vocals.
That's right. The throat goat's coming to Atlanta, everybody. Get ready.
Yeah, golden tongue.
Bye.
Bye.